I'm not even on TikTok, but I'm on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
My thought was that's Chinese spyware. I don't want to give them my fucking passwords, and all of a sudden my email gets compromised.
And there's a balloon over your house.
Yeah.
Just for the weather.
What was the deal with those fucking balloons? Did they ever figure out whose balloons those were?
That had to have been them timing our response.
I thought of something yesterday.
That's a response time thing. That's not actually a weather balloon thing.
Maybe, but I had heard also that those balloons were flying around when Trump was president. They didn't tell him about it because they didn't want Trump going crazy and like shooting nukes at the have a nuclear bomb blow off of the balloon.
They nuked the balloon.
Yeah, I mean,
it's great.
Fucking wild, man.
With the TikTok being from China, which it is.
Yeah.
The last, I don't know how many, I was thinking back how many iPhones I bought. They come directly from China. They're shipped from China.
Oh, yeah.
TikTok's already on them?
No. Like
but,
the phone
but
itself.
the phone.
Yeah.
Shipped right from there. So, like, how do we know that they're not intercepting?
This is one you have to think of. According to Gavin DeBecker, who's a security expert, like a legitimate genius, he told me that there was an original Pegasus application that was invented by the Israelis, and it was a spy program, and it required you to click a link. And this is how MBS got Jeff Bezos. Remember when Jeff Bezos had some dick pics get leaked? And
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Well, what happened was, allegedly, someone sent him a link on WhatsApp. He clicked on that WhatsApp link, and then it downloaded this spyware onto his phone that he wasn't aware of.
Right.
But apparently now, with Pegasus 2, all they need is your phone number. So all these security companies, I'm sure the NSA, anybody else, they just need your... Like, I had a conversation with a friend of mine about this last night. He's like, how do you handle that? I go, I assume that the government or someone is listening to everything I say, every email. So I just don't say anything that stupid. I mean, if you go through...
That's good to live by, just in general.
If they wanted to go through my meme collection, the things that I say, like, I have a chat with Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, and Ari Shaffir, Protect Our Parks. We have a group chat. And it's the most fucking ridiculous shit. It's constant chaos. It's like... You can take any one of those things that looks horrible. Yeah. You pull it out.
Right.
But it's not for you.
Yeah.
It's for us. It's four comics talking shit to each other, having fun.
That's great.
But that's just part of the program. Yeah. Luckily, I have the ability to explain that. Like I've said, did you do a thing with Greta Thunberg getting fucked in a gangbang? Like, I didn't make it. Somebody sent it to me. Yeah. And I thought it was funny. Right. I'm sorry if I think inappropriate things are funny. Right. But you have to make that assumption. Like, kids don't understand that. Like, and I'm so glad there was no phones around when I was 15. There'd be 1,000 pictures of my dick. Yeah. I'd be sending them to everybody.
I think everybody would have. Yes. I think everybody would have back in the day.
Chinese weather balloon that flew over U.S. gathered intelligence from military sites. Oh,
I found this reported 2 days ago. This is a Irish site, Independent Ireland, and then another site called The Times. I don't know where it was from.
Interesting.
It was ad block, but there's reporting that, and I don't know.
Yeah.
And they just basically explained it by saying it was a weather balloon. I mean, that's
do we
that's
really
like
need weather balloons anymore?
That's a pretty bad lie.
Don't we have satellites? Why do you have a balloon?
It's a weather balloon. It just is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also probably a fuck you. Just fly a balloon over your fucking country. What are you gonna do?
I think so too. Yeah.
There's got to be.
It was a push. It was a push to see our response time on it, I think.
I guess it's a fucking.
Or to see what we would do.
It's a weird world.
It's
a weird world.
Same thing.
Chinese spy balloon captured sensitive military info after all. U.S. officials say Beijing obtained U.S. military intelligence from a spy balloon that was shot down in early February. I've had Mike Baker on multiple times.
The Fox guy,
he's a former CIA operative, and he essentially said that one of the things that China's been doing by the way they gather intelligence is they sell cell phone towers at a very low rate, and they install them all around these sensitive areas. So, like, if you go to where these military sites are, what is it, Wyoming? Is that where it was? Where he's explaining to us?
There, Idaho, like in the where they meet,
and all these areas where this sensitive intelligence is going on. It's like China has all these cell phone towers set up there, and it's their equipment that they put in. And we already know that that's the reason why they banned Huawei from the United States. And Mike talked about that as well, that Huawei was using, whether it's routers or all their different types of equipment that they were selling, had third-party access. So they could like steal data and they could steal intellectual property. So they could... We know that's like one of the things China does. They anytime the United States has an idea, they just copy it and make it better.
Right.
And they constantly do that. And Huawei was genius at it. Huawei, before they banned them, had the fucking best phones that you could get. And I was about to buy a Huawei phone like right before they got rid of them because they had these crazy cameras. And
that's a Chinese company? Mm-hmm. Huawei?
Yeah. They just push stuff to the edge, make the best shit available, and then steal all the data. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand technology at all. I'm barely able to function on my phone.
Probably better that way.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's a rabbit hole that if you go down to,
I got my Instagram jacked, and it's like I fell into a phishing scam or whatever, and I got it taken from me.
How'd they get you?
They said, do we have intellectual property something? You're using something, clips or something that, it's my clip, but it was from like TV. And it's like, it's an intellectual property issue. And it's like, click here to figure it out or to clean it up. And I clicked on it, and the guy was like, he texted me, he's like, we got you. Yeah, he's like, we got you. And
so what did he say to you?
Send me $5,000 and I'll give you your account back.
Wow. So did you?
No, I said, but your sister says she's having a good time with me. And I just didn't respond because I didn't know, whatever. But I was like in a panic then because I was like, do they have other? I don't know stuff. So it's like, do they have my account all my information?
Right.
Like, I don't know if it's just Instagram. I don't know what's connected
do
to
they
what.
Have your credit card.
Yeah.
Facebook.
It's like I start panic. I start flipping out. You know what I mean? So I call my friend who's a tech guy, Ben Rosenfeld. Shout out to Ben. And he he's also a comic, and he helped me try to figure it out. But there is no recourse. Like there's no recourse for it. It's like you can file a complaint, but it's just basically gone. You can start a new account.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So your account's gone?
No, I didn't have to do that. I had another friend help me to get it back. He works for he has an account with a company, and the company helped me get it back, fortunately. Wow. But I mean, as an individual, as a private citizen trying to get that back, it's like deaf ears, man. They don't care.
Well, there's just too many of them, I think. I think it's happening at scale. It's like you're dealing with a company like, say, Instagram.